Hello, Network Nation. Hello, hello, YouTube, Facebook. I'm going to I wanted to tag some people in this. Let me do this. Excuse my nails. See, can I find her? And as this is building up, okay, I got her, and then somebody else I want to tag real quick. Another female in this. See, can I find her? Okay, there she go. All right. Okay. So I'm at the gym working out. I really wasn't planning on doing another live today. And I leave here, try to get me something nutritional to eat, and have some work to do. Hello, Angela. Hello, Angela. But I wanted to share this message with you. You have I have some of the best thoughts while I'm at the gym. And so oftentimes I come live. And I tagged 2 women in this video because August 31st, Miss Joanne Bell Wright, I think that's her new married name, she's doing a women's conference, right? Women to Women. And if you haven't followed me for any time, you know that I've been divorced legally for like a year now. And so just helping women from all biblical principles, and I help men as well, but help share the message that you can. Well, number one, my slogan is don't deal with a broken heart and a broken checking account all at the same time, right? Don't deal with a broken heart, a broken checking account all at the same time. What I mean by that is, I'm from Mississippi, and a lot of women are shocked, or they didn't know, that Mississippi is an alimony state, right? It is an alimony state. And that's one of the arrangements that I have from my divorce. And you got 3 types of women in the Bible, right? You have the single woman, who is Lydia. Thank you for the digital love. I'm trying to breathe up in here, Antonio. You got Lydia, the single woman, in the New Testament, who sells linen. She sells purple linen. So you have maybe the single woman, and then you have the married woman, right, who has a successful marriage, and that's the Proverbs 31st woman. And if you look at that Proverbs 31st woman, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it's been preached or taught from the perspective of how much her husband praises her, because it's so many different businesses. Trying to catch my breath. Lower this level that this lady has in that chapter, in that context. She has, I think, at least 3 businesses that it mentions her, right? And then you have the widow woman in 2 Kings, who went to the prophet Elijah, who was dealing with the death of her husband, which in some cases can be looked upon the same thing as a divorce, right? And so I'm going to show you how all 3 of these women had this one common entity, to follow my golden rule of not dealing with a broken heart and a broken checking account. All of these women had business in their portfolio, whether it was 1, whether it was 3. I closely relate to the widow woman with the oil, because her business, her oil didn't pour out, her gift for her business, until her husband died. And so that's just what I want to quit to say. Tell queens to continue to wear your crowns. Come out. The other lady I tagged in this, she helped me save thousands of dollars through my daughter with her financial aid, right? And to where once I applied those strategies, my daughter didn't have to pay anything out of pocket for college. As a matter of fact, she got refunds. And so I saw this one post on Facebook about, in church in particular, that people are shouting in the dark, meaning that they don't know how to harvest their money, right? They know how to give, they know how to have tithes and offerings, but when you really look at financially successful women, these 3 women in the Bible, they all implemented something. And you might be thinking, well, I don't have a business idea. That's okay. You don't have to have a business idea. You don't even have to know right now what you want to do. But what you do have to have is business tax deductions. I show people how to implement those strategies for $19. Some of them still choose to live paycheck to paycheck. Some of them still don't want to look at their W-4. Some of them still don't want to apply it. That's their decision. And then once you get more money out of your paycheck and you get the benefits of a business, right, then that's the starting point on your way to health. So other practical things I'm going to share, like how I save over $1,000 a year after my divorce, re-strategizing my homeowner's insurance, right? Again, save thousands for my daughter in college. Was able to purchase her a better vehicle without financing, without needing a lender. Actually, I didn't even test drive the car. I found it, negotiated a price out of Florida, got it shipped and delivered here to Mississippi. Finding deals, negotiating the deals, how to tell your story, how to brand yourself, and how to put quality products out there if you do have business idea. Now, with that being said, there are some women and men alike that I see on social media who are doing things that we call side hustles, right? Say, well, I got a side hustle. One thing I learned from reading a lot of Robert Kiyosaki books is you never be a sole proprietor, meaning that you never run a side hustle, especially out of your house, and it's not incorporated in the business, whether it's an LLC or corporation. Attorney Kimberly Sweeney said it best: own nothing, right? Control everything. So what is meant by that is, if you purchase a salad from me, right, or a cake or whatever I'm selling out of my house, and I get sick or you get sick, you get sick, I'm not able to come to you and say, hey, this is my doctor bill. I got food poisoning, and either you cover this bill or I'm going to small claims court or whatever and file charges on you. And I see a lot of people with the skill and gifts here on Facebook and other social media sites, and come place your order for this food. But what happens if one of your customers or clients gets sick? And then on the other side, of the flip side, one of my best friends, my parents are pastors, and his mother and fathers are pastors. He started his own barbecue business, and it's Blessed Barbecue LLC. So he's incorporated, right? The rich never put anything in their name. They always put it under their business name so that they are protected from lawsuits. Their assets are protected. So, you know, Joanne, come on out. It's for women, but I help just as many men as I do women. Sometimes I don't mean any harm. Maybe it's because I work with men, right? Because I coach. But women get too emotionally involved to make good mental, financial decisions. Ladies, you got to do what's best for you financially. You got to do what's best for your child or your children financially if you're dealing with death or divorce. If you're married, you got to make sure that your spouse has their life insurance coverage, right? Whether he wants to go out and get it himself, or thank you for the digital love, or you're going to push the envelope on that. Have those practical principles in place, right? If you're in business and you want people to invest with you, have a business plan in place. Have your projected financials. I was ready to make an investment with someone because I like the vision. And when they didn't have that in place, all right, Jonathan, I'm in Mississippi. As far as I know, Jonathan, I don't know, anybody that wants life insurance. People have been asking me, but I'm just telling them to have these preliminaries in place. Women, all three of these women, whether you're single, dealing with divorce or death, or if you are happily married, they had all these preliminaries in place. And I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to show you how you too can get started with a business and get yourself in positive cash flow for just $19. You're going to get $475 business tax deduction versus the $15. Thank you, Jonathan. That you only have as an employee, and that makes a big difference because a lot of people think their biggest expense is their rent, is their automobile note. It's not. It's those taxes. It's those taxes that you're paying, right? Or you're paying back, or just the fact that you're giving the government that much money every month out of your paycheck, because paycheck is taxed. Paycheck is taxed. That's why it's always better to borrow money, because debt is not taxed. I just got a text. To invest in assets, and I do believe in real assets. I believe in real estate. So that's just my message to my queens out there. Kings, I want you all to continue to wear your crowns too. I surround myself with businessmen as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. During this divorce, the men have been more supportive to me than the women, right? Women often want the latest gossip. Or why did you get divorced? How did you get your alimony? And I don't mind sharing that information with women on a sincere level. But just to be a part of your gossip column, I'm not a part of it. But I hear the men all the time say, hey, I'm proud of you, sis. Keep going. You don't know how many women fold after a divorce, how many women get depressed, how many women deal with these issues. And yet, you've been an example not just for yourself, but for your daughter. I don't know what was more fulfilling today. Being able to write out a check and pay for a vehicle for my daughter. Thank you for the digital love. And not have a note on any vehicle in my yard, or for my daughter to really realize that your mother really is a businesswoman, and to inspire her. Because I told her, I said, look, I'm going to teach you these credit principles. I said, I'm going to sit down next couple of days a week and write down a curriculum. I'm going to teach you. So if mama leaves this earth, I leave here, I'm going to leave you with the skill and intellectual knowledge where you'll always be able to monetize and make money in the marketplace, right? Thank you, Miss Kearney. Thank you. You are so beautiful too. Your profile picture is so beautiful. So my message to women, start being more supportive of women. Stop being nosy. Calling them up, why'd you get divorced? That's really none of your business. Focus on how to better your relationship if you're still married, or how to better yourself if you're single. What course is that, Jonathan? And men, keep encouraging us women to be the queens that we are. I had so many supportive men. And I know it's a lot of women out here. And to be honest with you, if I told you my story, you probably would think I have the right to be bitter. A lot of women out here look at men. You want to be my son? They look at men in the bitter state and they bash men. But I don't know what type of men you all are hanging around or being around. I've been around married men, single men. None of them are direct messaging me out of the way or trying to have affairs. They provided me nothing but support and sound business principles. I was thinking about making a business ordeal, and it's for me, and on my social media that I was able to direct message. And they gave me found sound business decision, right? See what you're saying, Antonio. I always say a corporation LLC because it's just a legal that protects your name document. Okay, I can't keep the brand going. All right, so yeah, stop, these side hustles. It's good to encourage people to make side hustles, but show them how to build the foundation right. And another thing that's a benefit of that, Antonio, and thank you for commenting, is you get more money when you have it incorporated. You may need a better stove to bake those cakes in. You may need a bigger kitchen. You may need to contract some people out because you can't take all the orders because you're still working your full-time job. So that helps you get business credit cards that don't show up on your personal credit report, or a business loan. I'm looking at now SBA business loan, right? And so, ladies, I'm going to break all this down. So it doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter if you're single. It doesn't matter if you're divorced or your husband, you're dealing with his death, right? I know women take those situations more emotionally, but you have to set yourself up financially. I never have to worry about my daughter being stressed because I couldn't pay a light bill, water bill, the mortgage note, vehicles. Let me tell you, my mechanic is the best. God has really blessed me. And for the one man that I lost, right, that it didn't work out, God has blessed me. I know 10 around me in my life that are genuine, that has been the biggest help and sincere. And I want women to stand up and support each other to be the same. All right, thanks, Antonio. So, hey, last thing, ladies and men alike, when you see these roses and flowers and apple trees producing fruit, and you see them blossoming, and you see them in their harvest season, don't forget that at one point in time, that apple tree, or those apples, or that rose you see with the pretty blossom, or that beautiful sunflower, they were underground and they was buried, and they got rained on and they got stepped on, and they was covered in dirt and mud, but they still blossomed to their purpose. And I want each and every one of you all to do the same. The quickest way to stop living paycheck to paycheck is to find that money in your W-4 for $19. Number one, if you are employed. Number two, get a 720 credit score. And I'm saying 720 because we have to go past of just wanting to be home buyers, right? You all are gifted with talents. All you gotta do is incorporate that business. Get you a 720 or 680, 720 credit score. Get this business credit, right? Start doing that. Get your business credit. Start getting the capital you need to capitalize on your business. And then once you start with revisioning yourself, now you're starting to use the bank's money to make more money so you can get into the passive and residual income. So hey, that's my message. I don't know which of the three women you are, or if you are a man, you all can take this information and apply it to your life as well. But I just really wanted to share that with women because I've had some strong women to support me and help me financially to where I am now. And I've also had some strong kings in my life as well as some strong queens, and I just want to keep you all encouraged. We're signing off, Queen of Credit. Make sure you hit like and share if you watch this on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well.